daughter spent 2 years in this court, like 2 years, and my son has also spent almost 2 years. Hello, my name is Aisha of Isha Talks. If you're seeing my face for the first time, so today I want to give tips. I'm not teaching you guys on how to help your babies sleep in the cot, because I've received a lot of messages about I bought a cot and it's useless, my baby is not sleeping in it. It's like, as you can see, there's a cot beside me because my son has transitioned from the cot to his own bed. Magic, right? That is not magic, is hard work and dedication. So first thing I always do after I put to bed is, my baby never sleeps with me or sleeps on me. No, I carry my baby, I bond with my baby, don't get me wrong. But nap time, night time, my baby sleeps in a designated sleep area. Like, I have a smaller bed, like a separate bed kind of. It's not here. Like a separate bed kind of, where I put my baby to sleep anytime he's about to sleep for naps, right from the hospital till we get home. So in the night, I put that small separate bed inside the cot. There's no chance of you sleeping in my bed. You're not going to sleep in my bed. I'm sorry. So I think that's the first thing I do. Like, make sure that you're sleeping in your space right from the beginning. So there's no confusion on, this is where I slept yesterday. Oh, why am I not sleeping there? You're going to be sleeping in a particular place, whether you're taking a nap, whether it's nighttime. That's where you're going to be sleeping. Another thing that I think helped me was, even when I do late night feeds, like feeding in the night, after feeding, I put them back in their bed, because I put them back in their bed. They sleep in their cot or in their bed. That way, we have established a boundary or a routine. Babies like routine, and once you stick to a certain thing, they stay that way. At least my children stay that way. Like, this cot right here was the same cot I used for my daughter, and I've used it for my son. My daughter spent 2 years in this cot, like 2 years, and my son has also spent almost 2 years in this cot. But now I've transitioned him into his own big boy bed, because I'm expecting soon and I need him to forget about this cot. There's a process to all these things. Nap time during the day, when after feeding and he's sleeping, I put him in the cot. When I'm doing something, he stays in the cot while I finish. I'm not about to be carrying you up and down. I'm not the mommy that will be backing anybody. I don't have back to back anybody. God help me. So I think that helped me a lot, that during nap time, and then I was able to differentiate between night and day. So my children kind of, or sort of, know when it's nap time. Like my son, it takes about 2 to 3 naps in a day. He still does, sometimes 1 or 2, sometimes 3, depending on how the day is going. So that has been our routine from when he was a baby. So he just stayed. And another thing I think I did right, or would I say, he was able to feed himself. So once he's about to sleep, I just put him in the cot with his bottle, and that's it. He sleeps up on his own. He sleeps up on his own. My daughter, I had to sleep train, which was a little bit hard, and people think I was being wicked, but I needed to sleep through the night. Wallahi, I needed it. And alhamdulillah, it worked for her. But my son, I didn't necessarily sleep train, because he was able to feed himself to sleep. If I just pump or make formula, I give him, and in the cot you go. Off you go to sleep. And it doesn't force or anything. I think those tips were able to help me. Like, I was dedicated. I knew that my babies needed routine, or you as a mom, you are in charge of this child. Like, I feel like you should know, as a mom or a new mom, first time mom, is that you are in charge. Yes, you are in charge. So once you put a routine in place, they kind of stick to it. The only time they don't sleep, my son or my daughter have not slept in this cot, is maybe we are not around. We sleep over somewhere. That's the only time they sleep with me, or that's the only time. Other than that, this cot is everything. They sleep there. And like I said before, I had a smaller separate bed where we started from. So for my daughter, she didn't initially start with the cot, because we didn't buy the cot until she was like 3 months or 2 months thereabout. And immediately, because she was already sleeping in a separate bed, so once we put her inside the cot, it was not hard to get her to sleep on it. But my daughter doesn't like sleeping. She hates sleep. So I feel like that's one of the things I battled with my daughter. But my son It's chilled. It's pretty chilled. Once it's fed, sleeping is easy. So it was easy for me. And for this next baby, I plan on doing the same thing. Once you come home from the hospital, you go straight into the cot. The cot goes from, okay, this is where I walk basically. From here, the cot goes into my bedroom, and that's it. I hope you have learned a thing or two today. I hope I have not been ranting, but I hope you understand what I was trying to pass across. So see you guys on the next one. Bye.